Welcome to Leysin, Switzerland, an extraordinary ski destination and the home of the oldest freestyle snowboard event in Europe. With this being the 21st edition, the event has moved into a new era and proposes a program packed with a good mix of snowboard, music, and art. The CHAMPS 5-star slopestyle is part of the Swatch Ticket to Ride World Snowboard Tour.
I'm Lucien Koch. We're at the NESCAFÉ CHAMPS in Leysin. Super warm, great weather. We're looking forward to riding. It's going to be cool. Hi, I'm Joan Bezami. We're at the 21st annual NESCAFÉ CHAMPS.
Hello, my name's Ben Kilner. I'm 23 years old, from Scotland in Great Britain.
Next rider.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Mittermuller. I'm from Munich, Germany, and I'm here in Leysin for the first time at the NESCAFÉ CHAMPS.
Next rider ready at the gate.
I just checked when they start the contest, it was 92, and I born in 92, so it's really long career about the contest. My agent, she win here like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something.
Next rider on course.
It's really different. Like you have like rails, pipe, and then one kicker. So it's really good. I really like they have like everything here. That's really cool.
I can't do pipe at all. Just have to go through it, I guess.
While the super pipe is a scary concept for some, it's a definite thrill for others.
I actually like it that the half pipe and kicker are together in one course. It's something different.
Be different, that's the motto of NESCAFÉ CHAMPS event director Doug Atkinson, and one of the driving forces behind this unique slopestyle.
We believe that the CHAMPS should be a proper mix of pipe, air, and jibbing, which is the ultimate end is to find the overall best freestyle.
And that's why freestylers from around the world have traveled here for the semi-finals. Here's one rider who's especially looking forward to his invitation.
It's a great honor. It's always fun to participate. I mean, I live in Leysin, you know, I've seen pretty much every edition since they started, and I also digged all the pipe back in the days.
Anthony Hollande pulls this frontside 9 during the semi-final, but unfortunately couldn't continue. Riders like Hollande are invited to the semi-finals while others have to qualify.
We decided this year that it was to make it easier for riders to get into the CHAMPS in Leysin, to have a small qualification series before, which was a series of 3 events. It was a great success. It allowed more young Swiss riders to qualify for the CHAMPS, for the semi-final directly, and to go and meet their heroes and real pro riders.
It's finally time for the semi-finals, but somebody is missing. Superstar Rupe Tonteri.
Where's Rupe? He's still drunk. He's with a girl. He's coming soon.
At the last minute, Tonteri shows up at the start and has decided to skip training entirely.
I was so tired after European Open, so I need to sleep a bit, and I just made it on the right time.
Without a training run, Rupe Tonteri drops in for the CHAMPS semi-finals with some nice jibbing, a modest frontside 7 in the pipe, and a backside 9 on the kicker. His spot in the final is looking good, but not assured just yet.
Happy about that. That was my first run today. I'm in 7th place, so I'm a little bit nervous. That's why I'm down here, check the scores, so I can see if I'm in.
Tor Lundström from Sweden also has a chance to qualify. He throws down a frontside 540 in the pipe and stomps a lofty corked out frontside 900 on the kicker.
Can you feel it coming down on you?
The atmosphere is better when the sun shines. That's great. Riding in a sweater, nice and warm. What more can you ask for?
To ride in the finals, that's what everyone wants, and Matthias Weisenbacher is no different, qualifying with an impressive, clean, and stable run. Van Kilner from the UK was also invited directly to the semifinals and shines during the competition. He finishes in second place, at least on his semifinal run.
I don't know, just kind of happened. I was a bit speechless myself.
Max Burry is one of the young Swiss riders who's made it here via the qualification series. He ripped apart the entire course and hammered a clean backside 1080, earning Burry a win in the semifinal.
Yeah, this is simply a super fun contest where everyone comes together, where we can just ride the slush, and I just saw a couple hot chicks.
Under the direction of head judge Guido van Meet, 5 judges evaluate the tricks in a split second. Let's see how they rate the obstacles.
On top of the course, the first rail counts for 10% of the score, while the pipe counts 30%, the big kicker 30%, and then the second rail is 10%. And finally, the overall flow score counts for 25% of the overall score. Yeah, we want to see complete runs. We expect double corks and fat spins. I'm Isabel Derungs, and I just barely made it into the finals. I'll see now what happens in the finals.
The conditions for the women's final are ideal. The sun is shining, it's warm. 6 women will compete against each other, and we begin with Germany's Silvia Mittermüller. She's a slopestyle specialist that has been for years at the top of the Swatch TTR World Snowboard Tour. Silvia starts off with a switch 50-50 to frontside board slide on the box. The young German drops into the half pipe. Frontside 720, a beautiful jump with a clean landing into the cab 360. A little bit of uncertainty, and now Silvia makes her run to the kicker. Frontside 360, frontside grab on the kick, and the rock to fakie on the rail. That run's worth 75.25 points and is good enough for second place for Silvia Mittermüller.
Bib number 1, Derungs Isabel. On course.
Isabel Derungs rides after the first run, and she'll want to take over the lead. She begins with a gap to board slide. Frontside 360 in the pipe. And after that, a Pop-Tart. Isabel's riding strong, springing high and wide. Backside rodeo 540 on the kick. And on the crowning finish, switch, rock and roll to forward on the rail. 85.75 points for Isabel Derungs, and she extends the lead. Now you're first, right? Oh my God, that's right, but everyone else is still to come. Yeah, I wish we could all have good runs coming down, but score less points than me. The next rider is also from Switzerland, Elana Kunz.
Okay, good shot. Back. On course, bib number 9.
She starts things off with a backside board slide. Front side 540 stalefish, very beautiful high jump and into a backside air. And she throws down a backside 360 mute on the kicker with a clean landing, and in the end, Kunz displays a backside 50-50 on the rail. 80 points on the third run, and that's second place for Elana Kunz. Amy Fuller from Britain still has to ride. Let's see what she can do.
It's going pretty good. It's really, really fun, nice and soft, but having a little bit of trouble getting my run down, but got one more left, so hopefully put down the 7 clean, and we'll see what happens.
You want to be on the podium, no?
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is the way we go, where our mind can
As Amy gets ready for her run, the excitement builds up amongst the leading Swiss competitors. Amy opens up with a switch backside board slide. She drops into the pipe and starts off with an alley-oop hand plant, looking pretty stylish into a backside air. Backside 720, big air and a clean landing. Unfortunately overshooting the rail. An impressive run overall, and second place for Amy Fuller with 83.75 points. With that, Isabel Derings wins overall. Amy Fuller second and Elena Kuntz third.
This is the way we go, where our mind can go. Just let the rhythm flow.
Ich bin so glücklich, es ist mega cool.
I'm so happy. This is awesome. I never thought I'd win. I'm simply speechless. Once again, the final results for the women. Derungs in first, Fuller and Kuntz join her on the podium respectively. The place to be at the NESCAFÉ Champs is the Party Mile. Live acts, DJs, snowboard stars, a cool mix for hot nights.
Have fun. It's not that seriously, like back in the days, because that's why you start snowboarding, having fun and have a good time.
It will be serious for the men's final, though. It's about the money and the points for the World Championship. The NESCAFÉ Champs is a 5-star TTR event.
I think everybody gotta do like double corks and like really crazy tricks, so gonna put a little bit higher my riding.
And the finalists for the NESCAFÉ Champs 2012, Rupi Tonteri from Finland, Ethan Morgan from Germany, Johan Baisami from France, Jonas Bosinger from Switzerland, Nuti Niemela from Finland, Lucian Koch from Switzerland, Tor Lundström from Sweden, Matthias Weissenbacher from Austria, Ben Kilner out of the UK, and Max Burri from Switzerland. Johan Baisami from France won it all in 2010. He begins his first run with a backside board slide to fakie on the box. He drops into the half pipe and throws down the cab 720. Jumping high out over the coping into the frontside rodeo 900 with a very safe landing. Making his run down to the kicker with a backside 720. And in the end, on the rail, a lip slide to overshoot. A good start, 80 points for Johan Baisami, landing in first place for now, but he won't be there for long.
My first one was okay, but tried a better run at the second one.
Next rider ready at the start, pip number 2, Niemela Nuti, waiting for his go.
The Finn, Nuti Niemela, qualified for the championship in Davos. Backside board slide to frontside board slide 270 out on the box. Into the half pipe. Cab 720 to start. Into the front side 720. This time jumping high out of the pipe, back with a clean landing, showing us a cab 10 on the kicker, but supports his landing with hands in the snow. Niemela closes it out with a half cab board slide 270 out. A beautiful run, but not picture perfect. 89 points, and Niemela's in the lead after his first run. Standing in the start gate is Scotland's Ben Kilner. Backside board slide 270 out on the box. Front side 720. Into the Hawken flip. Very impressive in the half pipe. The man from the UK makes his run to the kicker and throws down the backside 720 mute grab. Big. Finishes off at the front side 50-50 to fakie on the rail. What a great performance. The Brit earns 83 points, and with that, second place.
There's a couple riders coming out of the country, and we're obviously moving over to Europe to look for the facilities like this to compete in. So hopefully we'll see a lot more from Great Britain coming through the ranks.
Swiss rider Max Burri wins the semis and also wants to win the finals. Switch frontside board slide on the flat down box into the backside air in the pipe. Following that up with the frontside 540 tail grab. The pipe isn't Burri's strength, but he gets ready for the kicker and throws down the backside 1080 late cork. On the rail, the frontside lip slide 270 out. Burri's stoked and the judges agree with a nice score, 85 points. Burri is in second after his first run. And Nimela leads the rankings, followed by Burri, Kilner, Baizami, and Morgan.
Bib number 1, Tontere Rope, ready at the start.
Disappointing in his first run, Rupi Tontere will want to do better in his next. Switch frontside, 270 on, 270 out. Into the front side, 720. Backing that up with a cab 720 in the pipe. Massive backside 1260 on the kicker. Into the half cab, rock and roll 270 out on the rail. Unbelievable flow throughout his run. 91.5 points for Rupi Tontere, and he takes over the lead on run number 2.
What do you think about it? How I make it go insane, going crazy like that, shaking your body like that. I got my flow, motherfuckers, and I flow like that. Yeah, I'm breaking like that, cause I'm a fucking B-boy, and my popping style like electronic.
Meanwhile, Ben Kilner has slid back to 4th place. He wants to show us some variety in this run. Backside nose slide, pretzel out. Coming into the pipe, starts off with a Hawken flip. Into the front side, 720 tail grab. Cab 900 on the kicker, but hand down on the landing. And Kilner closes out with the front side, 50-50 to Fakey on the rail. 86 points on that run, and Kilner moves into 3rd. Max Burri ready to drop in on his 2nd run. Throws down the switch, frontside board slide. Into the pipe, backside air. Into the frontside 540 tail grab. Burri showing us some of the same tricks from his first run. What's he got on the kicker? Backside 1080 late cork, but touching down on the snow on the landing. Frontside lip slide, 270 out on the rail. Crashed and burned. The judges will take note of the fall. 75.75, a large point deduction for Burri on the rail. After the 2nd run, Rupi Tontere takes up the lead from Nimela.
Yeah, bib number 6, Morgan Eason, on cars.
Starting out the final run with Germany's Ethan Morgan. Switch, frontside 270 on, 270 out. Backside 540 with the mute grab on the first hit of the pipe. Into the front side 900 tail grab, but a little hand down on the landing. Getting plenty of speed into the kicker. He throws down the backside double cork 1080, unfortunately not a perfect landing. And on the rail, the tail press 270 out. And Ethan Morgan 80.5 points in 5th place currently. Back up to the starting gate, Rupi Tontere from Finland is in the lead and ready to drop in. Can he improve on his 3rd and final run? Switch frontside 270 on, 270 off the box. Into the front side 720, backing that up with the cab 720. Full speed ahead into the kicker, backside 1260. Much more amplitude on that jump than in his last run. And the half cab, rock and roll 270 out. Tontere truly on another level. And the judges are loving it, 94.5 points. Rupi Tontere way ahead of the field now.
Feeling a little bit nervous because I was a 2nd rider, so there is like
7 riders after me, and they can beat me. Actually, Nuti Niemela is really good. He have his tricks in his back pocket.
The groove now, pound for pound, I sold shake the ground. I leave haters with a frown when I
Bussiger Jonas.
Switzerland's Jonas Bussiger in the starting gate. 180, 50-50, 180 out on the box. Dropping into the pipe.
I like hot girls, I like hot cars.
Throws down the front side, 540 stalefish. Into the backside, 540 mute. Down to the kicker, backside, double cork, 1080 with a little bit of the hand drag on the landing. And into the rail at the end of the course, the rock and roll. 75.75 points for Bussiger on his third and final run. I crashed twice, so I hope I can do better on my third run. What's the plan? I have no idea. I still have to think about it. Lucian Koch, the defending champ, wants to win it again. 270 to board slide on the box. Inverted front side 7 on the first hit in the pipe, into the cab 7. Front side 1080 on the kick. Into the last feature on the course, tail press, a little bit of an overshoot on that one. Judges will knock him down. 78 points and a disappointing result for Lucian Koch. Tor Lundström from Sweden, the next rider in the starting gate. Front side 270 board slide. Front side 540 stale. Into the backside air. Backside double cork 1080 with a perfect landing. And on the rail, Lundström throws down the front side lip slide, 270 out, perfectly executed. And 76 points for the Swede. Nuti Niemela is still in second place after his first run, but unfortunately crashes out on his third.
Kind of sucks to piss the rail, but I'm happy still I landed the first run. But that was the last run, so can't help it, but hopefully I stay second though.
Only this man can take it away from Nuti. Matthias Weissenbacher from Austria. Starts off with a half cab to 50-50. Drops into the pipe. Backside 540 mute grab to start. Into the front side 540. Backside double cork 1080, super high, beautiful, and a perfect landing on the kicker. 50-50 on the rail, and Weissenbacher is hearing it from the crowd. And the judges make the crowd happy. 89.75 points, and climbing into second place is Matthias Weissenbacher.
Which place you get?
Second.
Yeah. Second. Yeah, dude. Matthias, what the fuck? Well, we should have like fucking finished podium. Fuck you.
Rufe Tonteri swears, but it's just a joke among snowboarders. Just competitors kidding around. And the final results are Tonteri first, Weissenbacher and Niemela right behind him, fourth for Kilner, and Burri in fifth.
Yeah, I was so nervous just waiting this course. I like, oh, come on, let's do this. But in the end, it was pretty good.
Tonteri threw down the gauntlet with his 1260.
In the first, I feel a little bit hangover, but in the end, it was a really good day. Feeling good right now.
Yeah, I'm very lucky that I made it into second place on my third run. I'm stoked.
Matthias was riding better, so he deserved to be second. But I'm really happy to be third, though.
Well, that's it for another wild episode of the NESCAFÉ Champs, packed with tons of top snowboarding action. But of course, it didn't end there. The parties, dancing, live gigs, and urban art shows knocked the socks off everyone. The riders, organizers, and guests look forward to next year and another killer event.